Known for its historic landmarks and tasty food, Philadelphia is a diverse, interesting place to explore. This is Katie from Creative Travel Guide, and today we share the things to know before you go to Philadelphia. Looking for more travel tips? Make sure to hit subscribe and ring that notification bell. So firstly, let's look at the best time to visit. In spring, from March to May, Philadelphia blooms with cherry blossoms, and the milder temperatures make it easier to see the outdoor sights. For us, this is the best time to visit. Just make sure to pack some layers and an umbrella. Summer from June to August is a vibrant time to visit the city because of the festivals and events, but it can be hot and humid. September and October can be a good time to visit if you are looking for that crisper weather and colourful foliage, whilst winter is really only a good time to visit if you are heading to the holiday markets. There are some indoor attractions in Philadelphia, but there are plenty of outdoor sites as well, and it can be hard to explore these when it is colder in Philadelphia. So now let's look at getting there. There are plenty of ways that you can reach Philadelphia. The Philadelphia International Airport is the best way to reach the city, with flights connecting you to various cities across the USA and the world. From the airport, you can catch the SEPTA bus or SEPTA regional rail train to the neighborhood where your hotel is located, or you can catch a taxi or rideshare. You can also reach 30th Street Station via Amtrak or self-drive into the city using the major highways such as the I-95 or I-76. So now let's look at how to get around. You can navigate the city with ease using SEPTA's extensive public transportation system, which includes buses, subways, trolleys, and a regional rail. Walking and biking are also popular options, especially if you are in the city centre, as many attractions are within walking distance from one another. Uber and Lyft are also readily available here for a convenient way to travel. So now let's look at the typical prices. Of course, prices will vary depending on where you are staying and what time of the year you are visiting, but you can expect to get yourself a budget hotel room for less than $150 a night, whilst mid-range rooms range between $180 to $300 per night, and more luxurious hotels start at $350 per night. Picking up a Philly cheesesteak will cost you around $14 to $15, whilst a sit-down meal at a mid-range restaurant will cost you between $20 to $40 per person. You can pick up street food for less than $10, especially if you are avoiding the more touristy areas. Yes, Philadelphia is not a cheap place to visit, but there are ways that you can save some money. Firstly, take advantage of the free or low-cost attractions such as the Independence National Historical Park, where you can see landmarks like the Liberty Bell and Independence Hall. Many of the museums and cultural institutes offer free or discounted admission days, and you can also opt for budget-friendly dining options like the food trucks and local markets here. Stick to the public transportation to get around, and try staying in budget accommodations such as hostels or Airbnbs that are on the outskirts of the city. You could also pick up a city pass for Philadelphia to save money on the various attractions here. We will leave the link to that in the description below. So now let's look at some of the best things to do. Of course, we have the Independence National Historical Park. Here you can see iconic landmarks such as the Independence Hall, where the Declaration of Independence and the US Constitution was signed, as well as the famous Liberty Bell. Next, you need to head up those rocky steps to visit the Philadelphia Museum of Art. Admire an extensive collection of artwork, including pieces by renowned artists like Picasso and Van Gogh. For some tasty food, make sure to head to Reading Terminal Market. This is where you can find some of the best Philly cheesesteaks in the area, as well as some tasty cookies, cheeses, fish, and Amish specialities. This is one of America's oldest and largest public markets, and we recommend trying to avoid lunchtime as much as possible. It gets incredibly busy during this time. Next, head to the Eastern State Penitentiary. You can take a tour of this historic prison, which is now turned into a museum, and learn about its fascinating past inmates, including Al Capone. Families can enjoy the hands-on science experiments at the Franklin Institute, while sports fans can enjoy the many sports available in the city, from baseball to NFL. Finish off your trip by exploring one of the nation's oldest zoos, home to over 1,700 animals from around the world, including rare and endangered species. Watch this video to find out how to visit Philadelphia on a budget. Then, to learn about the best things to do in Philadelphia, watch this video. We hope you have an incredible time in the city and stay creative.